If there's one actor in Hollywood who really does a great job of staying in touch with his fans, thanking them for seeing his movies and not forgetting about them, is Tom Cruise. He has done a really good job with going out of his way and recognizing, you know what, without the fans, I don't have a job. If they don't go to my movies, support my products, then I am not going to be acting, or I'm not going to have as much influence or as much opportunities without the fans involved. And when you see other actors, not all actors, and other actresses out there, sometimes they want to blame the fans. They say it's their fault because they don't like the movie. They say they're bigots, they're racist. And the reality is the fans just don't like the movie. And these actors and actresses want to shift the blame away from the product they're putting out and say, oh, it's your fault that you don't like what I'm putting out. When the reality is feedback is going to be feedback. If fans don't like your film, they're allowed to say that. If you don't like that, well, then you're going to have a bunch of robots just doing whatever you want them to do and not giving unbiased opinions. Some of them are biased, but you get what I'm saying. Like, give an objective opinion about the film. And you don't see a lot of actors and actresses just thanking the fans for going to these movies and paying their hard earned money. But Tom Cruise really gets it here. He's not like the rest of woke Hollywood, where he says here about the Mission Impossible 8 Final Reckoning. This weekend was one for the history books in regards to how much they made for the film. Congratulations, thank you to every filmmaker, every artist, every crew member, and every single person who works at the studios, to every theater and every employee. I really like that he said the employee in theaters. That's really cool. Who helps brings these stories to audiences. Thank you. To everyone that works at Paramount Pictures and Skydance, thank you for your many years of partnership and unwavering support. And most of all, thank you to audiences everywhere for whom we all serve and for whom we all love to entertain. Fans love this message because Tom Cruise is recognizing I'm here to serve an audience and I'm here to give them the best product possible. And if I don't do my job, I can't get mad at the fans who don't like what I put out. Because at the end of the day, I do have to put my best foot forward. And if I don't perform well or if they don't like it, I need to go back to the drawing board and reevaluate what went wrong. What could I do better? Not blame the fans, not claim, oh, well, they just love Trump, or, what I'm saying? They have political ideas. They're a bunch of racist people, and, they don't want to accept us. And that's not true whatsoever. Fans are going to give opinions. Now, some are outlandish, some are crazy, but there are, fans out there that enjoy good movies. And when they don't like what they're seeing, they're allowed to share their opinions. Agree with that? Can't help you there. But blaming them isn't the way to go. So Tom Cruise really understands that, and shout out to him. Now, the movie itself um, has a keep going here. It has a huge budget. It was over. It's got a. It's a massive budget. I think it was over. It's a massive budget with, I believe, over $400 million. So I don't know if they're going to make money. Maybe they're break even. But you know what? It's Tom Cruise. He's made all these films, and now he's at number 8. And now the budget for this movie is, I believe, over $400 million. That's a huge budget. So I don't know if they're going to break even on this film or if they even make any money at all. But for Tom Cruise to do his part and just appreciate the fans, it goes a long way. Now, I do plan to see the film this weekend, and I've always enjoyed these films in general. My favorite ones is probably the fourth one, the fifth and sixth. I did enjoy number 7. I know some people didn't like it, but it's entertaining to me. It's good action. You're trying to tell a story. Not going to be perfect because it's such a huge film and a franchise. You got to constantly create new characters and bring stories. Not easy, right? Especially with these spy films. But Tom Cruise has done a good job with keeping his fans engaged. I do want to pull up what he said about the military, and it was on Memorial Day. It was just perfect because, again, Tom Cruise recognizing here that, hey, we got to respect our military. We got to recognize people served this country and died, and we should acknowledge them and give them honor. And again, Tom Cruise is understanding the fans, and he gets it. He's not trying to, shy away from it. And that's why people like Tom Cruise. See what he had to say.
When their country is called, the men and women of the United States military have answered. It began in 1775, June 14th. As American militiamen besieged the British in Boston, Congress ordered the creation of a new army, Continental Army, the birth of the United States Army. 4 months later, October 13th, the Navy was born, and November 10th, the United States Marine Corps. Declaring independence, Congress pledged their lives, fortunes, and their sacred honor. And through the Revolution and generations since, American service members have lived out that pledge, and they have sacrificed. 80 years ago, World War II, more than 400,000 lost to war, 36,000 in Korea, 58,000 in Vietnam, and 7,500 fallen in operations since. Memorial Day is their day, the United States military's most sacred day. At the National Memorial Day Parade along Constitution Avenue, and at parades and ceremonies around the country, we honor those who gave their last full measure of devotion. And as we commemorate the 250th birthday of the United States military, to all who have served, to all who have sacrificed, we offer you our lasting gratitude and our pledge to always remember.
Tom Cruise just understands how to bring the fans in. No matter what he does in his movies, no matter how you feel about his politics, this message is what fans want to see from Hollywood. Now, we probably won't get that because there's people out there that are in their own little world. They want us to just care about them and cater to their ideas, and they're out of touch with reality. But Tom Cruise continues to show you that there is another way, and if you go in this direction, fans are going to respect you and appreciate the work you do. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Love to hear your thoughts about what Tom Cruise had to say about the fans and also honoring the troops out there. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys share the video, and I'll see you in the next one.